Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball. Our pregame coverage of OU Braves women's basketball is brought to you exclusively by Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open 7 nights a week. The newest destination location for dining and family entertainment. It's always good, clean fun at Fusion Alley and Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. This OU Braves women's basketball broadcast is also being brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Kramer Pharmacy. OU Braves women's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Car Star, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves women's basketball.
Welcome to Wilson Fieldhouse on the campus of Ottawa University in Ottawa, Kansas. I'm Casey Weeder with you for today's KCAC women's basketball matchup between the Ottawa University Braves and the University of St. Mary Spires. Ottawa coming in with a record of 5-13 overall, 5-10 in the KCAC. St. Mary at 3-16, 3-12. Both these clubs coming off of a loss on Thursday night. Ottawa finds themselves 2 games back of that 8th place spot in the final place in the KCAC tournament. Ottawa was on a 3-game winning streak going into Thursday night, but fell 65-56 to Bethany College here in Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa just 32% from the field, 29% from the three-point line. We're able to get to the free throw line again almost 30 times on the night. Made 69% of them. Liz Vaughn and Maddie McAvoy finished with 16 points apiece. Vaughn led Ottawa with 8 rebounds and 3 steals. Caitlin Hughes came off the bench to score 11 points. Leading scorer for Ottawa this season, Maddie McAvoy, 11.6 points per game. Kelsey Hendricks leads Ottawa in steals at 1.5 and blocks at 0.3. Liz Vaughn leads Ottawa in rebounds per game at 7.1 and assists per game at 2.06. As a team, Ottawa's ranked 41st in the NAI in scoring defense per game, giving up 63 points per game. Looking at those during the 3-game winning streak, most points Ottawa gave up was 60. They gave up just 65 on Thursday night, came up just short. A late run there by Bethany, able to give them a double-digit lead. Ottawa did get it within 6 points with about 5 minutes to go, but Bethany able to knock down some clutch free throws down the stretch to win that one. We'll take our first break on the Fusion Alley pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about their opponent, the St. Mary Spires. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KLFO.
Your newest destination location just got even better. Primetime Grill is now open at Fusion Alley.
The atmosphere is wonderful, very roomy, so you can bring the family.
We need a place like this. This is super.
Oh, I'm thrilled. It's just another option and a better option than we've had in a long time.
Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley opens at 4 Monday through Saturday, Sundays at 3. Enjoy delicious food and a fun atmosphere like you've never seen. Now at Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. From now on, when it's game time, it's prime time.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Back here in Wilson Fieldhouse, we're about 4 minutes away from opening prayer and then the starting lineups and then the opening tip here as Ottawa University takes on their neighbors to the north here in Wilson Fieldhouse in the University of St. Mary. The Spires come in 3-16, 3-12 in the KCAC, currently sitting in 12th place, 3 games ahead of York College. They are coming into the night. They only have one win in their last 10 games. USM defeated York College in Leavenworth 64-47 on January 20th. They're coming off a 92-70 loss to Sterling College. Sterling ranked number 19 in the country. That one up in Leavenworth on Thursday night in the Ryan Sports Center. Shot well from the field, over 43%, 43% from the three-point line as well, but only made 1 free throw against Sterling. Nesse Celapeo led USM in scoring with 15. Rebecca Gilcom finished the game with 14, and Dakota Corley scored 10 points. Macy Walker led the Spires with 9 rebounds. We'll take another break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Don't you wish there was a place to take the whole family to be together, enjoy great food and a fun atmosphere, and maybe even catch a game while you're there? Well, now there is. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is now open 7 nights a week in South Ottawa. Enjoy a delicious burger, tasty entrees, salads, desserts, drinks, and a fun kids menu too. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley opens at 4 Monday through Saturday, Sundays at 3. Your wait is over. Enjoy Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. Now, when it's game time, it's prime time.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Last segment here on the pregame show as Ottawa gets set to take on St. Mary in today's doubleheader. Remind you, we will have the men's contest to follow at 5 o'clock. It is Mike Doug Day as Michael Douglas, the student manager for the men's team, will suit up this afternoon, will be a starter. And we have everything surrounding that game coming up after our ladies contest. The ladies are wearing the yellow shirts today that have been sold all week on campus. On the back says hashtag one breath at a time, which is the hashtag for Michael Douglas, as we will talk more about him at halftime. We'll have an interview with him as part of the men's contest. In tonight's ladies contest, Ottawa leads the all-time series 42-8. St. Mary on a 2-game winning streak, though. The Braves are 5-1, the Spires are 5-1 against OU in their last 6 games. The first meeting between these two teams happened in 1994 here in Wilson Fieldhouse. In the Sports Center. They won that one by a final of 95-33. Braves in that first contest fell to St. Mary 60-56 back in November. Ottawa struggled to get going offensively, scored just 56 points. St. Mary won it 60-56. Lady Braves 25% from the three-point line and 59% from the free throw line. Maddie McAvoy did score 19 points. Avery Lumen finished the game with a career-high 15. Liz Vaughn scored 9 and had 11 rebounds. We're going to wrap up the pregame show. When we come back, it's starting lineups. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Is your bathroom the neighborhood's dirty little secret? Remodel with Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa University. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Marine tractor and small engine motor oil available at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
This is a Jackson Hewitt Tax Service announcement. Don't want to wait weeks for your tax refund? That's a reason to go to Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. File your taxes with Jackson Hewitt and ask a tax pro how you could get up to $3,200 fast with a no-fee refund advance. It's a 0% APR loan from Medibank that's available before your tax refund is, so you could get money when you need it. Go to jacksonhewitt.com to learn about availability, terms, and how you could get money on a prepaid card fast, like Today Fast. Go to Jackson Hewitt today. That's Jackson Hewitt.
At Secret, we see you killing it, and you don't have time to sweat the small stuff. With Secret Outlast, you get 48 hours of best-in-class odor and wetness protection. So before you take out that loan to start your own business, I got this. Head to that rally or take your bike for a ride. Start your day with Secret Outlast Antiperspirant. The only thing the world will see is your strength. Secret Antiperspirant. All strength, no sweat.
Welcome back as we get set for tip between Ottawa and St. Mary in today's doubleheader. We'll start with the starting lineup for the visiting St. Mary Spires as they come in with a record of 3-16, 3-12. At guard, it'll be number 10, Rebecca Gilpin, a 5'6 freshman from Independence, Missouri. At guard, number 23, Neste Celopeo, a 5'7 freshman from Liberty, Missouri. At guard, number 24, Danielle Cassidy, the 5'7 junior from Glendale, Arizona, the leading scorer on this team at 14 a game. At guard, number 31, Macy Walker, a 5'10 freshman from Vega, Texas. In at center, number 45, Dakota Corley, a 6'3 senior from Longton, Kansas, transfer from Independence Community College. For the Lady Braves, a record of 5-13, 5-10 in the KCAC, 2 games back of that 8th spot in the KCAC standings. At guard, number 1, Maddie McAvoy, a 5'4 junior from Shawnee Mission, Kansas. At guard, number 3, Liz Vaughn, a 5'10 sophomore from Kansas City, Kansas. At forward, number 4, Mariah Grizzle, a 6-foot sophomore from DeSoto, Kansas. At guard, number 10, Avery Lumen, a 5'6 senior from Atchison, Kansas. And at guard, number 11, Kelsey Hendricks, a 5'9 senior from Emporia. Ottawa had their 3-game winning streak snapped on Thursday with a loss to Bethany. The current standings in the KCAC, Kansas Wesleyan with a 1-game lead on Sterling as the Coyotes at 13-2. The Warriors behind them at 13-3. Avila 11-3. And then Bethany, who Ottawa played on Thursday, sits at 12-4 tonight. Ottawa trying to get back on track and looking to get a little bit of revenge after that loss in Leavenworth back in early November. St. Mary in the navy blue tops, navy blue shorts, gold trim across the shoulders for Ottawa. White jerseys, white shorts, black down the side, raised across the chest in black, numbers in black. Corley to jump it up against Mariah Grizzle, and Corley will win the tip, and he'll go into the backcourt to Danielle Cassidy. Cassidy looking right side, goes in the corner, and quickly back to her on the right wing. They're trying to go down low to Corley. Ottawa doing a good job double teaming. They'll have to go to Celopeo. Down low they find Corley on the right block. She works on. Grizzle goes high off the glass. Comes up short, ball tipped around. Lumen gets the rebound for Ottawa. She'll push the other way. Keeps it on the wing with the left hand. The lefty from Atchison finds Liz Vaughn in the middle of the floor. Now back to Lumen on the left wing. Ottawa swings it right side to Kelsey Hendricks. Hendricks will face up, looking right side. Ottawa with 10 on the shot clock. Grizzle left open from the left elbow, shoots it long, and a rebound for St. Mary. And again, ball going through, as you'll see tonight, will remain in the hands of Danielle Cassidy as the offense works through her. Celopeo had a big game, though, against Ottawa in the first matchup. Liz Vaughn trying to get a steal, almost ends up on top of the scorer's table. And a stoppage here in our first quarter. 8:53 remaining in the first quarter. No score between Ottawa and St. Mary. Asking the clock to be set to 8:56. A good crowd on hand already. Expect a capacity crowd by the time we get to that men's contest here at 5 o'clock. Officials still waiting for the time to be set. 11 on the shot clock here for the Spires. Cassidy to inbound, and she'll leave it with Walker, who has a handoff with Cassidy right there on the right wing. Back to Cassidy, takes a wide open 3 from straight away, and it goes in as it looked like it was going to hang on the top of the rim and fall out. Instead it drops. There's a 3-0 lead for St. Mary with 8:40 to go in the first quarter. Ottawa had one good look from Grizzle on their first possession from the left elbow. Lumen left open for a 3 from straight away. Yes, sir! And Ottawa ties it up at 3 with 8:26 to go in our first quarter. Lumen, who has had to battle back from that knee injury a year ago, has started to find her offensive rhythm in the last couple contests when she's been able to stay out of foul trouble. Cassidy with the left-hand dribble, takes it in the left corner, kicks it to a wide-open Celopeo on the wing. Shot's no good, but an offensive rebound put back by Corley is right there. And Corley just posting up on that left block. And Ottawa has to make sure they try and box her out. Grizzle goes baseline on Corley, kicks it left side, and a foul called on St. Mary. As Grizzle does have a little bit more speed than Corley, they were waiting for the backside help to come, and it was too late. First foul of the night will be called on Celopeo, her first personal, team's first. Three-pointer in the corner, good, from Maddie McAvoy on the inbound. And Ottawa 2 of 2 from behind the three-point line to get things started, and they have their first lead of the night at 6-5. Pass is tipped, does make it to Celopeo. She'll work it back to the other side of the floor. Now she'll have it on the right wing. Dangerous pass, ball's loose. Corley comes away with it, goes through the hands of Celopeo. St. Mary trying to get a little bit of calmness here in their offense. Pass left side. Step back three-pointer is going to be an air ball and a shot clock violation as Macy Walker had to rush one up from the left wing. 6-5, the lead for the Lady Braves. Early sub coming for both teams into the game for St. Mary is number 12, Sina Celapeo. She is the sister of Nesse Celapeo. In for Ottawa, Caitlin Hughes, number 20, the 5'4" senior from Merriam, Kansas. St. Mary going to show a 1-2-2 three-quarter court trap. Ottawa inbounds it. Vaughn tries to dribble through it, loses it off her knee, and a turnover. Cassidy attacking, floats and scores. The junior from Glendale, Arizona has 5 early points and has given St. Mary a 1-point lead at 7-6. Ottawa breaks the trap on the inbound. Hughes has it in the far right corner. So back up top to Hendricks, standing on the volleyball lines, working the left side of the floor. Up top, they'll go to Lumen. Lumen right-hand dribble, works to the right wing, goes inside to Grizzle. Grizzle has it off her foot. Hendricks, though, tracks it down. Hughes with an open three-corner, in and out, and a rebound going to be kicked around, and it's picked up by the Spires. Ottawa, that's their first miss from 3. It's their 2 of 3 on the night. Ottawa in the 2-3 zone. Pass left side to Gilpin. Back up top to Celapeo. Gilpin right wing guarded by Lumen. Pass inside. Gilpin to the basket. Her shot's no good. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by St. Mary. The last one to touch it was Sina Celapeo. St. Mary off to a hot start. They're 3 of 6 from the floor. Out rebounding Ottawa 3-1. Liz Vaughn and Caitlin Hughes trying to break the trap. Dangerous pass by Hughes. Does make it to Vaughn, and now Ottawa had a 3-on-1 break. Instead, they will reset it. The shot clock did not run, so they will stop play. 7-6 to St. Mary lead. Officials trying to decide where shot clock should be. We are set to go. Officials still talking about it here. They're going to set it at 23 seconds. Ottawa will inbound on the far side. They'll stack it up in front of Hughes. And now they will actually put the shot clock at 30. Head coach for St. Mary, Brett Schneider, trying to get an explanation here, and I can't blame him. At least 5 seconds ran off there. A little surprised they didn't want to have that shot clock set. Officials for tonight, Robin Hobson, Leah Smith, and Elle Sandring Westman. And we are finally set and ready to go here. 6:12 remaining first quarter, 7-6 lead for St. Mary. And they will switch it back to 23 seconds. Hughes will inbound it. St. Mary not going to defend here, though. Ottawa goes in the backcourt to Hendricks. Double screen step for Hendricks. She'll use the one to her left. Now goes back to her right. In the corner, they'll find Hughes open 3 on the way. Is short off the front rim. And St. Mary could have gone on the break. Nessa Celapeo got a nice bounce off the front rim. Decided to slow it up and leave it with Cassidy. Right wing pass to Gilpin. Back to Celapeo. Gilpin on the wing. Down low they'll go. Cutting inside, goes over the head of the intended Spire, and of course it ends up in the hands of Cassidy. Wide open 3's good. Danielle Cassidy has 8. She's 2 of 2 from behind the 3-point line. Largest lead of the game here for St. Mary early on as they go up by 4. 10-6. 3 in the corner for Ottawa. Again, shot no good. Put back blocked, but they're going to say Grizzle was hit on the arm first. 2 free throws. Grizzle on the season, 62% foul shooter. 9 points, 6 rebounds a game for her. Avery Lumen will check out of the game. McAvoy will return. Corley comes back in for St. Mary. Celapeo will sit. And they're going to say Grizzle was not in the act of shooting. That is perplexing there. Ottawa will have to inbound. They'll find Liz Vaughn, and it does go off her foot and into the hands of Caitlin Hughes. Hughes dribbles to the right wing and into the right corner. Pass up top. Ottawa swings it from right to left, finds Liz Vaughn. Vaughn to the elbow. Three-pointer on the way for Grizzle this time. It's short. Ottawa taking a lot of open looks, and then over the back called on Ottawa. They're going to say it's on Liz Vaughn, her first personal, first team foul on Ottawa. In the quarter, 10-6 the lead for St. Mary. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Big crowd already on hand for tonight's doubleheader. Walker to the middle of the floor with Cassidy on the right wing. Cross-court pass is stolen by Liz Vaughn, and she'll go the other way for Ottawa. Vaughn and a whistle as she was looking to get to the basket. They're going to call it on the floor. Foul called on Gilpin, her first personal, third St. Mary foul in the quarter. Hendricks to inbound to the left of the basket. Inbound, they'll lob it down low to Grizzle, kick it left side. Hughes open three on the way. It's going to be an air ball. Ottawa sitting at 2 of 7 from the three-point line. Hughes with a rough start from 3 as she is 0 of 3. St. Mary leads 10-6. Lady Braves have gotten some good looks from behind the arc, just haven't been able to cash in. It's been the opposite for St. Mary, who have knocked down all their open looks. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Mary. They'll inbound where the baseline and sideline meet to the right of the Ottawa bench. Cassidy to inbound. She'll go to Walker and dribble handoff there with Cassidy. She'll work to the left side of the floor to Gilpin. Gilpin to Cassidy. Lob it inside to Corley. Ball's loose, picked up by Hughes for Ottawa. Hughes in transition. Little hesitation, looking to attack, gets to the bucket, takes the contact, goes to the floor, no whistle. Cassidy with the rebound, and St. Mary with numbers going the other way, 4 on 3. Cassidy, cross-court pass, is going to find Stelapeo open, 3 in the corner, good. Largest lead of the first quarter for St. Mary as they go up by 7. Ottawa has been held scoreless for the past 3 minutes. Hendricks looking right side. Lady Braves at 26% from behind the arc. Vaughn is going to draw a shooting foul this time as she was able to attack Corley and get to the left block. Foul's called on Walker instead. Must have been from the backside with the body. It's a big break there for Corley. Does tend to get in foul trouble. This is the first time Ottawa's seen Corley, the senior from Longton, Kansas. Free throw is long for Vaughn. Vaughn had 9 points and 11 rebounds when these two teams matched up in November. Second free throw, no good either. And Ottawa has gone ice cold. After hitting their first 2 threes of the game, they have not connected on a made field goal since. Cassidy to the elbow, kicks it right side, three-pointer from Walker on the wing, front rim, rebound by Vaughn. Vaughn in transition the other way. Ottawa has numbers. She'll slow it up, pass inside, and a push in the back will be called on St. Mary, and another whistle after the foul was called. And that sends Ottawa to the foul line as it puts the Braves in the bonus. Into the game for Ottawa will be Alyssa Guzman. Guzman, the 5'4" freshman from San Antonio, Texas. Lumen returns for the Braves. Free throw for Vaughn is long. She's 0 of 3 from the foul line. Third game of the week for St. Mary. They played on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Ottawa got a break on Monday as they just played on Thursday, so they'll have the fresher legs down the stretch. They have to stay in striking distance. Into the game for St. Mary will be Madison Seibert, the 5'9" senior from Piper, Kansas. Transfer from Neosho Community College. For Ottawa, Cameron Collins, the 5'8" sophomore from McPherson, comes in, along with Brianna Knight, the 5'7" freshman from Irving, Texas. Jennifer Anthony also checking in, 5'5" junior from Pea Ridge, Arkansas. Only player still out there is Avery Lumen. Shots partially blocked by Stelapeo. They're going to work right side to Gilpin. Gilpin, runner in the lane, is going to be good off the glass with the left hand. 8-point lead for St. Mary. Largest of the game at 15-7. 2:50 to go first quarter. Anthony finds Lumen coming off a screen from straight away. Works right wing. Pass up top to Collins. Left side Anthony. Goes baseline. Double team. Leaves it with Knight. Knight a little hesitation. And reading it all the way with Cassidy. 8 seconds for Ottawa in the shot clock. Anthony three-pointer on the wing. Good! That's a massive bucket for Jennifer Anthony. As Ottawa goes up by 5, 15-10. Or trails by 10, 15. Trails by 5, 15-10. Excuse me. Celapeo, right side to Cassidy. She'll leave it with Celapeo, right short corner. Celapeo, little hesitation. Floater. Hits back rim. Rebound pulled down by Collins. Collins' left-hand dribble finds Lumen. A lot of contact there. No whistle. Collins to Knight on the left block. Pass up top to Anthony going right side. Anthony for three on the wing. It's in and out. Rebound tipped around. It's going to be last touch by St. Mary. 1:53 to go first quarter. St. Mary leading Ottawa 15-10. St. Mary 6 of 11 from the field. Ottawa just 3 of 10. Inbound finds Anthony in the left short corner. She'll work it back to the middle of the floor to Collins on the right wing. Collins to Anthony, left side. Anthony, left-hand dribble. Little hesitation, goes baseline, attacks, goes high off the glass, scores, and the foul. And Anthony has given Ottawa a spark off the bench as she's got 5 points, a chance to make it 6. Ottawa, that is only the second shot that they have taken from inside of 5 feet. They have settled for open looks from the outside. And one's no good. Guzman got the rebound. Her putback is an air ball, and then a reach-in foul called on Avery Lumen. Will give possession to St. Mary. Subs coming for the Spires. Into the game will be Katie Robinson, the 5'9 junior from Altoona, Kansas, transfer from Coffeyville Community College. Returning is Rebecca Gilpin. Ottawa draws within 3 at 15-12 with 1:30 to go in our first half. Gilpin driving to the free throw line, has the ball stripped, and then takes it away. Collins had it, and then Gilpin had to save it from going out of bounds. A turnover back to Ottawa. Knight loses the handle, and a turnover on the Lady Braves. Goes right through her hand. Pass left side to Gilpin. Ottawa will double team her. Ball's ripped away by Cameron Collins. Collins keeps it herself into the front court. Leaves it right side for Guzman. Guzman to Anthony on the wing. She'll swing it up top to Collins. Left side to Guzman. Right-hand dribble for her. Again, Cassidy able to cut her off. Lumen to Collins with the free throw line jumper. Draws rim. That's it. Gilpin with the rebound. 48 seconds remaining in our first quarter. 15-12, St. Mary leads Ottawa. And Wilson Fieldhouse. Spinning left side will be Kaylee Simmons, the 5'4 freshman from Independence, Missouri. Checking in on that last stoppage. Cassidy with a free throw line jumper is short. Ottawa can hold for the last shot. As Collins came away with it. She'll leave it with Guzman standing on the arrowhead. Just in front of the volleyball lines. Gets a screen from Collins. Works right side of the floor to the elbow. Attacking is Guzman. Pass in the corner. Three-pointer on the way is good. And Avery Lumen hits her second three of the afternoon, and we are tied at 15. Cassidy, three-pointer on the wing, is an air ball with 0.8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ottawa on an 8-0 run. And the inbound is not going to give Ottawa enough time to take the final shot. Anthony does get it away. It's going to come up way short. But Ottawa battling back after trailing 15-7. They find themselves tied at 15 as we head to the second quarter. You're listening to Ottawa University Brave basketball on KOFO.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
It's late at night. You'd been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Welcome back. Ottawa got off to a slow start, trailing 15-8 with just over 3 minutes to go, and they finished the half on a 7-0 run. The bench for Ottawa coming up big there, especially Jennifer Anthony, who came off the bench to score 5 points. Avery Lumen had 6. She is currently the leading scorer for Ottawa. Both teams looking to take some shots from deep. Ottawa sitting at 4 of 10 from behind the three-point line. St. Mary 3 of 6. Spires finished at 42% in that first quarter. Ottawa finished at 33%. We start the second quarter. It'll be Ottawa basketball. They led by just 1 point in the first. St. Mary led by as many as 8. Starters back on the floor for the Lady Braves. Lumen, Vaughn, Hendricks, McAvoy. Quickly, Vaughn will take it baseline. Comes up short as it hits the base of the rim and right into the hands of the Spires. The starters for Ottawa really were outplayed in that first quarter. We'll see if they can find something here in the second. For St. Mary, on the floor, Simmons joined by Cassidy, Walker, Sina Celapeo, and Robinson. Three-pointer in the corner, good. Another 3 for St. Mary. They are 4 of 7. That one was made by Katie Robinson. St. Mary goes up by 3 to start our second quarter. Interior pass finds Grizzle, spinning on the baseline, kicks it left side. Lumen, another open 3. Yes, sir. Lumen, 3 of 3 from behind the arc. She has got 9 points. Simmons, right side, as St. Mary works it around the key on the Ottawa zone defense. Work it inside, and a whistle and a blocking foul will be called on Lumen. That is going to be her second personal. She is going to stay in this game with 2 fouls. Corley returns for St. Mary. Sitting for the Spires will be Robinson. Hughes will check in now for Lumen. Late sub there by Ottawa. Ottawa sitting 5 of 11 from 3. Both these teams don't shoot the 3 particularly well and don't make a lot per game. Ottawa averages 5 makes, St. Mary at 7. Robinson left side to Simmons. Down low they go to Corley. Fade away. And a whistle and a foul. Corley's jumper well short. I'm going to say Grizzle caught her on the arm. That's the first personal on Mariah Grizzle. Second team foul on Ottawa. 8:34 remaining in the half. St. Mary and Ottawa tied at 18 in our women's contest. Free throw good for Corley. Dakota Corley averages 8 points, 4 rebounds a game. 63% foul shooter, misses the second. Ball's loose, offensive rebound by Walker. Put back for her. Going to come up short. Corley with an offensive rebound, and they'll start it, kicking it out to Cassidy. Walker open, three-pointer in the corner is good. Macy Walker with 8 points. McAvoy has it stripped. Is going to somehow save it from going out of bounds. Throws it in the corner, and a push will be called. Oh, no, they're going to say McAvoy stepped out of bounds. St. Mary 5 of 8 from 3. And they lead 22-18, 8:08 left in the second quarter. Spires gained control early on in the first for Ottawa, able to go on a 7-0 run to finish the quarter, but the starters right now are getting outplayed by St. Mary. An open 15-footers, no good by the Spires. And Simmons, rebound by Vaughn for Ottawa. Vaughn, inside, they'll go to Grizzle. High off the glass, way too strong. Vaughn gets the offensive rebound. Put back for her is good with the right hand. And Ottawa's going to take a quick timeout, a 30-second timeout as they trail 22-20. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
This is Craig Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dengel & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Pick up the best-selling rechargeable 10-watt flashlight at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
This is a hideaway storm shelter. Get yours at Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
St. Mary's sitting at 5 of 8 from deep, and the last couple threes they've hit, not a whole lot Ottawa can do defensively. Just, that they've over-rotated it sometimes, but the last 2 threes have been hit with a hand in the face and knocked down. Macy Walker has gotten off to a hot start. She is sitting at 8 points, leading rebounder right now with 3 for Ottawa. Lumen on the bench, leading scorer with 9 for the Braves. Cassidy, beautiful lob inside to Corley. Doesn't finish this time. Not often you see Dakota Corley miss one, and then a reach-in foul and over the back called on St. Mary, and it'll go on Walker, her second personal. Second team foul. 2-point lead for St. Mary. 7:26 left in the half. Their largest lead for the Spires was at 8 a few minutes into the first. Dangerous pass, and Henderson's going to be called for over and back. And the turnovers have been a problem early on for the Braves, as that is the 4th turnover. End of the game for St. Mary is Katie Robinson. Walker will sit with those 2 fouls. So the 2 leading scorers right now on the bench for both teams. Cassidy guarded by Hendricks on the right wing as Ottawa goes man-to-man defense. Pass left side. Dribbling with the right hand is Robinson. Leaves it with Cassidy on the right wing, spinning, now goes back to the right. Fade away from Cassidy is going to go. Hit back rim, front rim, and drop. St. Mary's lead back to 4, 24-20. 6:50 left in the half. Vaughn right wing to Hughes. Lob inside to Grizzle, facing up on Corley. Grizzle pass to be knocked out of bounds by Cassidy. Anthony will come into the game for McAvoy. Maddie McAvoy with 3 points has knocked down that 3. Inbound will go to Anthony left corner. Quickly they'll go to Grizzle. Works it right side to Vaughn. Lob inside to Grizzle again. Grizzle with Anthony. Open 3 from straight away. It's off the front rim. Defensive board for St. Mary. And they've got an outlet going the other way as it went off of the hand of Robinson and out of bounds for a turnover. Anthony able to try and get back defensively. Not sure if he got a piece of it first before it was knocked out of bounds, but a turnover on the Spires. St. Mary's up to 6 turnovers. Dangerous pass finds Hughes. She'll try and go baseline. Kick it up top to Hendricks. Pass left side finds Anthony. Goes baseline. Takes the open 15-footer off the front rim. Ball's going to be tipped out near midcourt. Cassidy comes away with it for St. Mary. A lot of one-and-done possessions right now for Ottawa. They sit at 7 of 20 from the field. Simmons, left-hand dribble, gets out to the wing. Ottawa back into the zone. Simmons, pass in the corner. Going baseline. Pass inside, finds Corley. Nice bounce pass and an easy lay-in. And Grizzle has to do everything she can to try and front Corley when the ball is in the front court. But as soon as it goes baseline, you've got to find a way to get in front of her. And a foul called on Corley with the body. That is going to be her first personal. Grizzle this time will shoot free throws. St. Mary on a 6-0 run. End of the game for the Spires is Neste Celopeo. Corley will get a quick breather. St. Mary's outscored Ottawa 9-5 in this quarter. Free throw good for Grizzle. First point of the night. Vaughn will take a seat. Coming in will be Cameron Collins. Second free throw for Grizzle's good. Ottawa then 4 at 26-22. 5:40 left in the half. Left-hand dribble for Cassidy. Works to the wing. Coming off the screen, they'll work right side. Into the hands of Gilpin. Gilpin got a screen from Celopeo, doesn't use it, and they'll kick it back up top to reset to Robinson. Left side to Cassidy. Crossover dribble, doesn't use the screen, goes baseline to Simmons. Simmons to the bucket. High off the glass, misses everything. Getting the rebound at Collins. She's able to take it away from Celopeo. Collins keeping the dribble, right wing to Hendricks. Goes back to the middle of the floor. She'll hold it between the circles. Hendricks working right side to Grizzle. Pass inside to a cutting Collins. Has it ripped away, and then a foul called on the baseline. Collins will shoot two. Guzman returns for Ottawa. Hendricks will sit. Third team foul called on St. Mary's. Second personal on Rebecca Gilpin. Collins shoots two free throws. She'll hit the first one. Cameron Collins, the transfer from Cloud County. Second free throw for the lefty is good. Collins up to 65% on the season. Draws Ottawa within two. Gotten to the free throw line on their last two possessions. Have gone 4 for 4 after starting the night 0 of 4. Pass right side, Gilpin. She'll stay in the game with those two fouls. Dribble handoff with Cassidy. Crossover dribble. Gilpin, open three on the wing, on the way. Good. St. Mary, not a team that shoots the three particularly well, just at 33% on the season. They find themselves 6 of 9 from 3 in the first half. Anthony, right wing. Ottawa trailing by 5. To Guzman in the right corner, dribbles back to the wing, and a whistle, and a foul called down low on St. Mary. That's going to go on Nesse Celapeo. Corley comes back in. Celapeo will sit. Down low is Collins. Pass left side. Grizzle open three in the left corner. She'll rattle it in. And Ottawa back within 2 at 29-27. Able to respond to the three made by St. Mary. 6-3 of the half made by Ottawa. They average only 5 makes a game. Dangerous pass cross court. It does make it over to St. Mary. Now it's a steal by Anthony going the other way, one-on-one. Anthony to the bucket. Right hand layup too strong. Rebound by St. Mary. Got a little ahead of herself on that one. And the Spires able to get away with no harm. In the middle of the floor, Gilpin. Working to the right wing, guarded by Anthony. A little hesitation goes by her. Leaves it in the corner. Attacking is Simmons. Down low, they'll go to Corley off the glass, scores with the right hand. Dakota Corley has 7. Back to a 4-point lead for the Spires. 3:15 to go in the second quarter. Anthony to Grizzle, three-pointer on the way, draws rim, that's it. Rebound by St. Mary. Robinson gets Cassidy off the double screen. Open three from NBA range. Good. Timeout by Ottawa. 30-second timeout as the Braves trail by 7 with 2:53 to go in the half. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KLFO.
At Secret, we see you killing it. And you don't have time to sweat the small stuff. With Secret Outlast, you get 48 hours of best-in-class odor and wetness protection. So before you take out that loan to start your own business, I got this. Head to that rally or take your bike for a ride. Start your day with Secret Outlast Antiperspirant. The only thing the world will see is your strength. Secret Antiperspirant. All strength, no sweat.
Off to a hot start from behind the arc. They hit their 7-3 of the half. And Ottawa right now just trying to stop the momentum. Ottawa with it coming out of the timeout. Hughes and Collins going back and forth with it as they finally cross the timeline. Pass in the corner. McAvoy shoots a three. That would have been her second make. It comes up short, but a rebound by Hughes. Ottawa with a chance to reset. Hendricks will hold it near midcourt. Right wing out to McAvoy. Now back to Hendricks. Left side pass to Hughes. Good ball movement as St. Mary works into a zone. Hendricks in the corner. Grizzle thought about the three, then goes baseline. She'll drive by Corley, kicks it in the corner to Hughes. Back up top, Collins, three-pointer for Collins. Off the mark. Rebound by Corley for St. Mary. 2:10 remaining in the half. 34-27 Spire lead. Cassidy right wing finds Gilpin. Coming off the screen to Simmons. Left side Cassidy. Down low they'll go to Gilpin. Working on Hughes. Back out to Cassidy. Gets past one defender. Steps for a three on the wing. It's good. St. Mary's with their largest lead of the game at 10. 37-27. Ottawa trailed by just 2, and it's an 8-0 run for the Spire. 1:40 left in the half. McAvoy getting in the lane, kicks it left side to Hendricks. Hendricks cross-court pass to Hughes. Open three this time for Caitlin Hughes. Is not going to go. Rebound by Corlin. I'm not sure I want to be in the locker room at halftime when head coach Bruce Tate has a chance to talk to his team. Lady Braves trail by 10, 1:18 left in the half. Cassidy left side, coming off the screen, swings it, almost ends up in our lap. We'll throw it to Corley at the elbow. Corley is going to be called for 3-second violation. St. Mary has outscored Ottawa 22-12 in the second quarter. 1 minute left. St. Mary back into the zone. They switch back and forth from that man-to-man to zone. Hughes right wing are going to go to Grizzle in the short corner. Reverse layup for her. Going to go. As doesn't take the traditional route of going off the glass. Instead, just floats and scores. And a big bucket for Ottawa to get them within 8 at 37-29. 15-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Cassidy looking right side. He's had a massive first half at 16. Cassidy guarded by Hendricks. Lob inside to Corley. She'll fade away. It's long, but getting the rebound is McAvoy. And then a foul will be called on St. Mary. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Spire, sending McAvoy to the line for 2. Into the game for Ottawa, Liz Vaughn. As Collins will take a seat with 19.5 remaining in the half, and Ottawa trailing by 8. St. Mary 8 of 11 from 3. Not something you see very often on the road. They have really enjoyed shooting so far inside of Wilson Fieldhouse. Corley checks out. Into the game will be Nesse Celopeo. Free throw good for McAvoy. Gives her 4 points. 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. Second for McAvoy is good. Lady Braves 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Paldies make that 7 of 11. Ottawa can go the full court press. St. Mary can hold for the final shot with 19 seconds to go, leading by 6 in our second quarter. Pass right side. Going baseline. Jumper for Walker off the front rim. Rebound by Hughes. Ottawa gets another opportunity with 4 seconds. Hughes, little hesitation. Step back. Fade away is going to be short. And that'll do it for the first half as Ottawa trails St. Mary 37-31. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who owes back taxes, if you get nervous when the mail comes because you might get a letter from the IRS, then you've heard. Their enforcement agents are cracking down this year and can garnish your paycheck, levy your bank accounts. Even your home or business could be at risk over unpaid taxes. It's all true, but it's also true there's a way out. It's called the Fresh Start Initiative, an important government program for tax debt assistance. The award-winning experts at Optima Tax Relief will fight to get you the best deal possible, protecting your paycheck and your assets from IRS collections. But don't delay, because the IRS is tacking on interest and hefty penalties every single day. So don't wait until it's too late. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit adventhealthottawa.com. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is now open in South Ottawa. So what do you think?
It's wonderful and the staff are really friendly.
Great atmosphere. Looks really cool.
I really like the fried pickles.
Wings are great. They have a good flavor.
It's a great addition to Ottawa with the bowling and the new restaurant. We're just excited to be here and it looks fantastic.
Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley opens at 4 Monday through Saturday, Sunday at 3. Come enjoy the food and fun atmosphere now at Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. When it's game time, it's prime time.
It was the Danielle Cassidy show much of the first half. She finishes with a game-leading 16 points. St. Mary goes 8 of 11 from 3, 50% from the field, well above all of their averages on the year as they lead at the break 37-31. They jumped out to a 15-8 lead. Ottawa finished the first quarter on a 7-0 run to take it tied at the end of one quarter, 15-15. Ottawa would take another timeout with 7:42 remaining in the second quarter. St. Mary led at that point 22-20. A timeout by Bruce Tate after St. Mary hit back-to-back threes to take a 7-point lead at 34-27. And then we finished the first half at 37-31. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will have the first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Want to see clearly? Now, Anderson Windows at Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Napa Know-How is a knowledgeable and friendly staff serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is a Jackson Hewitt Tax Service announcement. Don't want to wait weeks for your tax refund? That's a reason to go to Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. File your taxes with Jackson Hewitt and ask a tax pro how you could get up to $3,200 fast with a no-fee refund advance. It's a 0% APR loan from Medibank that's available before your tax refund is, so you could get money when you need it. Go to jacksonhewitt.com to learn about availability, terms, and how you could get money on a prepaid card fast, like Today Fast. Go to Jackson Hewitt today. That's Jackson Hewitt.
Welcome back as we're at halftime here in Wilson Fieldhouse between Ottawa University and the University of St. Mary in the women's contest. St. Mary leading 37-31 at the break. First half stats for the Spires. They're led by Danielle Cassidy. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal for her. Dakota Corley was 7 to go along with 2 rebounds in 11 minutes. Rebecca Gilpin, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Neste Celapeo, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Macy Walker, 8 points, 4 boards. As St. Mary 50% from the field, 14 of 28, 72% from 3, 8 of 11. On the year, they come in at 33%, and then 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For Ottawa, they finish the first half 9 of 29 from the field, 6 of 17 from 3. That is above their season average. They're also at 33%, but they only average 5 makes a game. 7-11 from the free throw line were the Lady Braves. Leading the way was Avery Lumen, 9 points and a rebound. She picked up her second foul, though, with just over 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, and she did not come back into the game, so it's going to be important for her to try and stay out of foul trouble the rest of the way. Maddie McAvoy, 5 points, 1 rebound. Liz Vaughn, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Avery Lumen, 9 points and a rebound. Brianna Knight, 2 points, 3 boards. Jennifer Anthony, 5 points off the bench. as Ottawa turned it over 4 times, St. Mary 8 times. 5 assists for Ottawa, 9 for St. Mary, 5 steals for the Braves, 2 for the Spires. Enhanced stats is really where St. Mary is taking advantage. They're winning on fast break points 5-0, off turnovers 4-2, in the paint 10-4, second chance points 7-4, but the Ottawa bench has come up big as they've scored 7 points to none for St. Mary. Ottawa's last field goal came with 42 seconds remaining in the half for St. Mary, with 1:47 to go in the half. Largest lead for St. Mary was by 10. That occurred with 1:47 left in the half. For Ottawa was by 1 at the 7:45 mark of the first quarter. They did not lead at any point in the second half. Scores tied 3 times and 2 lead changes in the first. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa University. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
You'll find DeWalt saws, sanders, and grinders at Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Napa Auto Parts, building the largest selection of parts and accessories in the area. 104 South Cedar, Ottawa.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can, so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is a hideaway storm shelter. Get yours at Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Marine tractor and small engine motor oil available at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
This is a cow whose milk became everyone's favorite cheese at the craft fair. But cheese only lasts so long. The impression a small business makes needs to last much longer. And now Vistaprint is introducing free shipping on all business cards in any quantity. Choose from hundreds of fresh designs tailored to your type of company, or upload your own. The choice is yours. The time is now. For limited time only, get free shipping on all business cards in any quantity with promo code 9292. That's promo code 9292 at Vistaprint.com. Vistaprint. Own the now.
Former NFL All-Pro Pat McAfee has no filter.
You can live a hilarious life.
Get the NFL experience you won't hear anywhere else. From current players, Pat and his buddies.
I don't think I want to screw over my entire team by taking 45% of the salary cap. You can live like me and have a great time like that, and I'm very reckless.
Listen and subscribe to the
Pat McAfee Show 2.0.
Free wherever you get your podcasts from the Westwood One Podcast Network, where the conversation starts.
Your newest destination location just got even better. Primetime Grill is now open at Fusion Alley.
The atmosphere is wonderful, very roomy, so you can bring the family.
We need a place like this. This is super.
Oh, I'm thrilled. It's just another option and a better option than we've had in a long time.
Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley opens at 4 Monday through Saturday, Sundays at 3. Enjoy delicious food and a fun atmosphere like you've never seen. Now at Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. From now on, when it's game time, it's prime time.
Welcome back as we're at the half, 3:05 left and halftime. As the men's team has stepped off the floor, we got to see Michael Douglas come out onto the floor for the first time. Douglas, who has a rare lung disease, which is called ABCA3 surfactant deficiency, which is scarring of the lungs, also known as interstitial lung disease. The disease doesn't allow him for enough oxygen to get throughout the body, but has not slowed Mike down. He is the director of operations, a senior here at Ottawa University, the homecoming king. And tonight he will start for number 7 Ottawa, as usually is carrying around or has to roll his oxygen tank with him wherever he goes. Looks like they've got him in a backpack to carry that oxygen tonight, as he will step on the floor and start the game for Ottawa here at 5 o'clock. So make sure you stick around. We'll have an interview with him at halftime of the men's contest. We're going to take our last break of halftime. We come back, it's the start of your second half. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Don't you wish there was a place to take the whole family to be together, enjoy great food in a fun atmosphere, and maybe even catch a game while you're there? Well, now there is. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is now open 7 nights a week in South Ottawa. Enjoy a delicious burger, tasty entrees, salads, desserts, drinks, and a fun kids menu too. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley opens at 4 Monday through Saturday, Sundays at 3. Your wait is over. Enjoy Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. Now, when it's game time, it's prime time.
Pick up the best-selling rechargeable 10-watt flashlight at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Feed the leftovers nobody wants to a Badger. Badger Garbage Disposals. Turtle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
We look at the start of the second half for Ottawa. Looks like it is going to be the starters. McAvoy, Vaughn, Grizzle, Lumen, and Hendricks. We mentioned Lumen with 2 fouls. She is the leading scorer right now for Ottawa with 9. For St. Mary, the starters are going to be Gilpin, Celapeo, Cassidy, Walker, and Corley. Cassidy with a effort for the books in the first half, 16 points for her. Also added an additional, we'll look at the total rebounds for her. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Played the entire first half for head coach Brett Schneider. And St. Mary finds themselves up 6 at the break as Ottawa about to break their huddle. If you're planning on getting to Wilson Fieldhouse for tonight, which is expected to be a capacity crowd, would recommend you get down here rather quickly, as this place is already filling up. Student section already looks to be almost full. The away seating section across the floor from us is almost full as well. And, of course, you expect the reserve seating, as usual, to be filled up. So if you're coming down, make sure that you get here quickly, as this place is going to be packed here by the time we roll to 5 o'clock. Ottawa trailing by 6. They've won 3 out of their last 4, and they need to keep pace in the standings. They're 2 games back of that final spot and have to take care of business at home. Currently, they trail by 6. to St. Mary, 37-31. It'll be Spire basketball. Quickly they take another three from the wing. It's long. Rebound picked up by McAvoy. She'll go the other way with it. McAvoy crosses over, gets the rim, but it's going to come up short as there was some contact. Vaughn gets the steal. Dribble in the right corner. Vaughn, right short corner, kicks it cross court. Lumen open three. Yes, sir. Avery Lumen finds herself with 12 points and is 4 of 4 from deep tonight for the Lady Braves as they draw within 3 at 37-34. The senior from Atchison not wanting to be done yet. Celopeo, right side Walker, goes baseline. Ottawa tries to double team. She'll hit the runner from 7. St. Mary with a quick response to the three from Lumen as Ottawa trails by 5, 39-34. Working it from right to left are the Braves. Now back to Hendricks in the middle of the floor. Lumen open three again on the wing, you betcha! Avery Lumen with 15. The first contest, she had her career high, which was 15 against St. Mary, so loves playing against the Spires. 1 point away from her career high. Lob inside to Corley. She'll have it on the right block, and it's going to be blocked back in her face by Grizzle with 10 seconds on the shot clock. But work it left side, Cassidy, 5 seconds. Cassidy driving on Hendricks, looking to get inside, attacking, and a whistle and a foul called on Hendricks for the block. Blocking foul there on Hendricks. For Hendricks, her first personal, first team foul of the third quarter on Ottawa. Cassidy will shoot 2 free throws, already up to 16 points. Ottawa on a 9-2 run, to start the second half. Free throw good. My apologies, that free throw no good for Cassidy. Second one no good either, but ball is loose, picked up by Grizzle on the rebound, and Ottawa can go the other way with a chance to tie it with a 2, or take the lead with a 3. Hendricks to the right short corner. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it out Lumen. In the corner there with McAvoy. She'll shoot the 3. It's long. Rebound by Hendricks. And she'll dribble back out towards midcourt. 8:05 left in the third. Right wing McAvoy. So lob it down low. Kicks it right side. Vaughn goes baseline attacking. High off the glass. It's short. Tries to fight for the rebound. Lumen comes away with it for Ottawa, and they get another opportunity. Their third of the possession. Grizzle to the basket. It's blocked by Celopeo, and it hits the backboard into the hands of Cassidy. Missed opportunity there for Ottawa. They still trail by 2. 7:40 to go third quarter. On the right wing, it'll be Walker. Back to Cassidy, who dribbles to the right wing. Back up top, they'll find Gilpin. Three-pointer from Celopeo off the front rim. Rebound by Grizzle for Ottawa. She'll find Hendricks, who looks to pick up the pace. Right side pass, McAvoy for 3. It's going to be off the mark. Offensive rebound, put back good, though, by Grizzle. And we're tied at 39. And a timeout's going to be called by St. Mary as Ottawa on an 8-2 run to start this one in the third. And we're knotted up at 39. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KLFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Avery Lumen with 15 points, 5 of 5 from 3. We're tied at 39. Lady Braves on an 8-2 run in our third quarter. Gilpin works to the right wing, swings it left side Cassidy. Collins into the game for Ottawa. Collins is going to get a steal as she read the pass from Gilpin, and she'll push a transition 3-on-2. Pass to the corner to McAvoy, looks to attack. It's going to be tripped up by Cassidy. Forcing the first team foul on St. Mary in the third quarter. McAvoy gets the inbound. Ottawa works from right to left to Lumen. In the left corner, Hendricks. Back to Lumen. Right side, McAvoy. St. Mary trying to work the zone. Grizzle takes the 3. Good! And Ottawa takes their largest lead of the game by 3. Their first lead since the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. The Lady Braves have made 9 threes tonight. They sit 9 of 21. Pass left side, they lob it inside to Cassidy. 7-footer for her is good. She's got 18. Almost gets the steal on the inbound as Ottawa leads by 1, 42-41. 6:15 to go in the third. Lumen coming off the screen. They're going to go with a box and one on her. Gets the screen, works to the wing, takes some contact. Going to kick it up top to Hendricks, left side to Collins. Collins keeps the ball above her head, puts the ball on the floor with the right hand. Right side goes Lumen. Step back jumper for Avery, good. Doesn't matter where it is on the floor right now, Avery Lumen is connecting. And a new career high for Lumen. She had 17. 6 of 6 from the floor. They're going to pass inside, goes through the hands of Gilpin, and a turnover on St. Mary. With 5:40 left in the third. Into the game for St. Mary will be Sina Celapeo. Sitting will be Dakota Corlett going with it. Quickly, they will bring on the trap here. Hendricks looks to break it. Goes back across the court to Lumen. They'll double team. That ball is tipped and stolen by St. Mary and Macy Walker. Walker left side to Sina Celapeo. Pass inside, tipped and stolen away by Ottawa. In transition is McAvoy. McAvoy in the lane to the bucket, has it stripped, and a foul called on St. Mary. It's going to be called on Nesse Celapeo. Her second personal, make it third, second team foul in the third quarter on St. Mary. Brianna Knight comes in for Mariah Grizzle. Into the game for St. Mary will be Kaylee Simmons. Checking out will be Nesse Celapeo with those 3 fouls. McAvoy to shoot 2. Ottawa is on a 13-4 run. My apologies, make that a 16-4 run. Free throw is short by McAvoy. Ottawa's been to the foul line 12 times. They've made 7 of them. Second for McAvoy, good. Ottawa goes up by 4, largest lead of the game for the Braves. 45-41 Ottawa. 5:15 remains third quarter. Simmons goes back up south to Cassidy on the volleyball line, working right side of the floor. Little hesitation from her. Ball tipped, stolen by Hendricks. Ottawa has numbers going the other way. Hendricks cross court finds Lumen. Left side Collins, back to Lumen. They're going to quickly try and double team her. Collins goes baseline. Collins takes the contact. She's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Into the game for Ottawa, Caitlin Hughes giving Avery Lumen a quick breather. Anthony checks in for the Braves, giving McAvoy a chance to take a seat. In that first half, Anthony finished with 5 points. Free throw off the mark for Collins. She steps to the line with 2 points, 3 rebounds. Ottawa has forced 13 St. Mary turnovers. Braves have only committed 5. Both free throws no good from Collins. Ottawa's lead stays at 4, 45-41. 4:48 left third quarter. St. Mary not attacking as much in this half, has settled for some tough looks, and they've turned it over a lot. Walker going baseline off the glass, doesn't score. It's halfway down, popped out, ball's loose, and a foul will be called. No, a jump ball will be called. It'll stay with Ottawa. St. Mary has only scored 4 points in the quarter. Ottawa on a 14-4 run. Hendricks right side, it'll go to Collins, ball's loose and on the floor, and a foul called on St. Mary. Goes on Sina Celapeo. 14th foul on St. Mary for Celapeo, her 4th personal. Brings back Dakota Corley. Inbound will go to Knight, then back to Collins, and then a handoff to Hendricks near midcourt. Works to the left side of the floor. Hendricks crossover dribble. Screen coming from Knight. She'll take it. Hendricks right side. Anthony 4-3. It's an air ball. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds, though, by St. Mary, and it'll stay with Ottawa. Vaughn comes back for Ottawa along with Grizzle. Knight and Collins will sit. See where the inbounds comes from. It'll be to the right of the bucket. Anthony with 3 seconds. They're going to go inside to Grizzle. Grizzle works over the top. A Corley floater in the lane just comes up short. Rebound by Walker for St. Mary. Walker out to Cassidy. Cassidy attacking left side, or she'll find Simmons. Simmons back to Cassidy. Working off the screen. Pass left side, Walker. Walker left-hand dribble coming off the screen. They'll find Robinson. Out to Gilpin. 7 on the shot clock for the Spire. Screen coming from Corley. Gilpin to the free throw line. They'll run pick and roll. It's going to be loose. Coming away with it, though, is St. Mary's fadeaway jumper with no time on the shot clock is long, and an offensive rebound for St. Mary. Just threw up a shot to save face, and it turns out into another possession. Simmons holds it with 10 on the shot clock. Crossover dribble for her, working left side to the wing. Simmons attacking, pass in the corner, three-pointer on the way for Walker, good. St. Mary gets within 1 at 45-44, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Grizzle to Hughes, left wing it goes to Vaughn. Vaughn attacking, pass in the corner to Anthony. Anthony leaves it right side, Vaughn going baseline, looking to attack on Corley, goes up into the body, no whistle. And a foul will be called on Ottawa. Goes on Grizzle, her second. Third team foul. Ottawa's outscored St. Mary 14-7 in the third quarter. They hold a 1-point lead, 45-44. Cassidy keeps that dribble, goes in the short corner, kicks it cross court. Pass left side, going baseline is Walker, and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. Anthony a little slow there. Called for the reach hit. Anthony comes out. That was her first personal. McAvoy comes back in. Off the screen, they'll go to Gilpin. Left side, Simmons. Down low, it goes to Corley. Corley backing it on Grizzle. Fade away from Corley is going to be short, and then over the back will be called on Corley. Her second, and that'll send Grizzle to the other end to shoot free throws. And the officials started to let play go there. Realized 2 free throws are coming up. Ottawa this evening, 8 of 15 from the foul line. They've gotten to the foul line at least 30 times in the last 4 games. Even in the loss, got to the foul line 30 times where they were 22 of 31 on Thursday against Bethany. First free throw good for Grizzle with 11. Make it 12 as she rattles the second home. 3-point lead for Ottawa. 2:14 left third quarter. It has been the Braves quarter the entire way. A lot of three-pointers. A three-pointer taken this time by St. Mary. Good. Kaylee Simmons. 10th three of the night for St. Mary as they are 10 of 16. We're tied at 47. 2 minutes left in the third. Foul line extended. They'll work out to Anthony on the wing. Up top, they'll go to McAvoy. McAvoy able to try and split the double team. Loses the handle. Coming away with it is Vaughn. Dangerous pass, and it's going to almost go out of bounds. But Lumen finds it. Open three, yes. One more time, Avery Lumen. Lumen with 21. Previous career high was 15 coming into tonight. All the way to the basket. Cassidy's going to throw it over the bucket. And it'll go to Ottawa. My apologies, Lumen with 20. She is sitting 8 of 8 from the field. Cassidy's going to get her first breather of the game. They'll bring in Nesse Celopeo. 1:18 to go, third quarter. 50-47 Ottawa over St. Mary. Grizzle right side finds McAvoy on the wing. McAvoy gets stuck there, has to kick it to Lumen. Lumen, left-hand dribble, little hesitation where they'll find Hendricks. Up top to Vaughn. Right side, McAvoy. St. Mary back into that 2-3 zone. They'll kick it to Lumen. Three-pointer from Lumen is going to be long. And a foul called as Lumen was hit on the arm. When you've been shooting it that well all night, it's a surprise for everyone in the building when it misses everything, but there was a reason for it as she was hit on the arm. And Lumen gets 3 free throws. The senior from Atchison having a game. Free throw good for Lumen. Ottawa's lead up to 4. Second on the way for Avery is going to be short. That is the first attempt of any kind that she has missed on the night. 7 of 7 from the field, 6 of 6 from 3, and 1 of 2 from the foul line. 2 of 3 she makes the second. Ottawa's lead at 5. That gives them the largest lead of the night. Back into the game will be Cassidy. Got a short breather. Coming out will be Gilpin. St. Mary's been doubled up in the quarter. 20-10 by Ottawa. Looking right side, Elise Simmons. Dribble handoff with Cassidy. Right side 3 from Walker. Long, and Corley gets the rebound over Grizzle. Another opportunity for St. Mary. Cassidy, left side. Simmons for a 3 left corner. Front rim. Rebound going to be pulled down by Vaughn. Vaughn's pass almost stolen. Working right side is Grizzle. Cross-court pass going to be stolen away. Was looking for Lumen. Never saw Walker getting back on defense. Ottawa's turned it over 6 times tonight, well below their average of 16 a game. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Simmons up top, Cassidy. Have to expect she's going to take the last shot here for St. Mary. Right side Simmons, 3-pointer for her on the wing. Long, and that is going to do it for the third quarter as Ottawa leads by 5 as we go to the fourth. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
This is a cow whose milk became everyone's favorite cheese at the craft fair. But cheese only lasts so long. The impression a small business makes needs to last much longer. And now Vistaprint is introducing free shipping on all business cards in any quantity. Choose from hundreds of fresh designs tailored to your type of company, or upload your own. The choice is yours. The time is now. For limited time only, get free shipping on all business cards in any quantity with promo code 9292. That's promo code 9292 at Vistaprint.com. Vistaprint. Own the now.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who owes back taxes, if you get nervous when the mail comes because you might get a letter from the IRS, then you've heard. Their enforcement agents are cracking down this year and can garnish your paycheck, levy your bank accounts. Even your home or business could be at risk over unpaid taxes. It's all true, but it's also true there's a way out. It's called the Fresh Start Initiative, an important government program for tax debt assistance. The award-winning experts at Optima Tax Relief will fight to get you the best deal possible, protecting your paycheck and your assets from IRS collections. But don't delay, because the IRS is tacking on interest and hefty penalties every single day. So don't wait until it's too late. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Ottawa leads St. Mary 52-47. We start the fourth quarter. St. Mary with the ball. Ottawa brings Alyssa Guzman in. She'll be joined by the other starters, Lumen, Vaughn, McAvoy, and Grizzle. St. Mary keeps the 5 that left the floor in the third. Cassidy, Corley, Walker. As Cassidy gets a left-handed layup to start things, went right by Alyssa Guzman. Down to a 3-point lead for the Braves. 9:30 left in the fourth. Guzman to the free throw line to Vaughn. Vaughn attacking right-hand layup, easily scores. Got Corley to turn and look the other way, and then went right by her. Chastity right side. Goes baseline and a layup inside for Dakota Corley. When she's that deep, you have zero chance. She finishes. Corley up to 9. Guzman, right side. She'll find McAvoy to the wing. McAvoy right corner. Lumen, another three. It's long this time. First missed field goal of the night for Avery Lumen. Has a career-high 22, 7 of 8 from the field. 8:40 left in the game. St. Mary trailing Ottawa 54-51. Again, they go to Corley. Off the glass. Foul called on Grizzle. Corley ran into her. Third personal on Grizzle. Corley to shoot 2. Free throw for her is going to go. Now into double figures with 10. St. Mary has dominated points in the paint. 14-8. St. Mary has scored 4 straight, and they're within 1 at 54-53. Lumen looking left side has Guzman. Guzman shoots a 3. It's off the mark this time. Not often we see Alyssa Guzman take a shot, much less a 3. Looked good leaving the hand, but hits front rim and falls off to the left, and a rebound for St. Mary, a chance to take a lead. Cassidy to Corley, free throw line jumper, hits the rim. Might have been tipped by Grizzle, rebound by Lumen for Ottawa. Lumen keeps the right hand dribble, crosses over, kicks it cross court. Right side, lob inside to Grizzle. Grizzle works on Corley, high off the grass, scores with the right hand. Corley 6'3", and Grizzle had to go high off the square, and it drops for the sophomore from DeSoto. Mariah Grizzle has had a quiet 14 tonight and gives Ottawa a 3-point lead again. Lob inside to Corley. He's going to be picked up by McAvoy going the other way. McAvoy 2-on-2. In the lane, steps through, Euro step, right-hand layup short, gets her own rebound, kicks it in the corner to Guzman. Guzman cross court, Lumen, it's long. Rebound by Grizzle, putback's there. And Ottawa's going to take a quick timeout as they lead by 5, 58-53. It'll be a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
5-point lead for the Lady Braves. Mariah Grizzle at the half. She's out to 16. At the half, she had 7. Starting to wear down on Dakota Corley, who steps out of the game for a quick breather. St. Mary, their 3rd game of the week. They played Monday and Thursday. Ottawa got the bye on Monday, so they are in their 2nd game. You can tell down the stretch, Ottawa just has more legs right now. But they have to continue to make St. Mary work on the defensive end, and it earns another steal with McAvoy. To the bucket, right-hand layup is good. Had a nice jump stop as her momentum allowed the defender to go by her. And a right-hand finish by Maddie McAvoy, and a 7-point lead for Ottawa, largest of the evening. Biggest home game of the season right now for the Lady Braves, as they are 2 games back of that final spot in the KCAC tournament. Going baseline. Jumper kicks it back out to Cassidy. Cassidy floater in the lane, long rebound by McAvoy for Ottawa, and a reach-in foul called on St. Mary. Foul goes on Cassidy, her 2nd personal. 6:41 remains. Ottawa 60, St. Mary 53. McAvoy right wing, has Vaughn cutting, looking to work by Celopeo, spins, right hand layup is going to be long. Offensive rebound though by Knight. McAvoy loses the handle, Knight picks it back up, and Hughes on the left wing. Lob inside goes to Knight. And again, a lot of contact and a push-off called on Celopeo. That is going to be her 4th personal. My apologies, that is her 5th personal, and she is fouled out of this game. Lumen comes into the game for McAvoy. On the floor right now for the Braves is Hughes, Knight, Vaughn, Lumen, and Hendricks, who will inbound it. Corley comes into the game for Celopeo. Hendricks to inbound right of the basket. We're going to go to Knight. Knight takes the 7-footer, nothing but net for her. First points of the night for Brianna Knight. And the freshman from Irving, Texas, gives Ottawa a 9-point lead. Floater in the lane from Cassidy, bangs off the glass. Ball tipped around, goes through the hands of several St. Mary players, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Walker. Ottawa is 1-5 against St. Mary in their last 6. Trying to get back on the winning track. The all-time series in favor of Ottawa, 42-8. Corley's going to come out. St. Mary going to go with a full court trap. Vaughn comes out. Collins will come in. 6 minutes left in Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa has outscored St. Mary 31-17 in the second half. And a turnover by Hughes as Cassidy looks to push in transition. She'll leave it right side. Gilpin to Simmons on the wing. Back to Gilpin. Driving baseline. Leaves it with Cassidy. Cassidy looking to run the dribble weave, finds Simmons. Back up top, pass goes through the hands of Gilpin. She'll track it down near midcourt, who might have caught Hendricks in the face with an elbow. Three-pointer in the corner for Walker is buried. Ottawa's just lost track of shooters tonight. St. Mary's made them pay. They're 11 of 20 from 3. Pass left side. As Collins is double teamed, decides to dribble it. Right corner to Hughes. Lob inside, stolen by St. Mary. Here comes Cassidy the other way. Cassidy to the wing, crossover dribble. They'll find Simmons to Gilpin. Gilpin thought about taking the three, had some time. Step back three-pointer from Celopeo's an air ball. And it'll go out of bounds. With 5:01 left. Three-pointer has been the saving grace for St. Mary. Out of their 21 made field goals, 11 of them have been from deep. Pass from Hughes was tipped, and then the pass is almost stolen. It is going to be stolen. Now a jump ball. It'll give Ottawa possession. Hughes and Cassidy. Tangled there. Vaughn comes in, as does Grizzle. Sitting will be Collins and Knight. Lumen will inbound in front of us. Right side pass to Grizzle. Lob down low is going to go out of bounds, but a push off first on the back of Liz Vaughn. Third team foul on St. Mary. With 4:40 left in the game and Ottawa leading by 6. Only one team foul on Ottawa in the fourth quarter. Gonna have to go out on the wing. Lumen comes away with it, and a foul will be called on Celopeo. Her fourth personal, 14 foul on the Spires. Corley back in the game for St. Mary. Grabbing a breather will be Gilpin. Hendricks will pick it up near midcourt. They'll go back to Lumen. Lob inside will go to Grizzle. Grizzle double team, tried to force it to Vaughn, kicks it out in the corner. Lumen another three. It's off the mark. She's missed her last 3 after hitting her first 7. Good look, though, from Avery Lumen, who has a career-high 21. Sub for St. Mary will bring Gilpin back in the game for Corley. Ottawa's bench has outscored St. Mary 9-3. Second chance points tied at 10. Ottawa's won points off turnovers 13-7. Cassidy tried to spin one way then the other, but cut off by Hendricks. Cassidy going baseline, attacking, and a whistle foul called on Ottawa. Second team foul on the Braves in the fourth quarter. Foul goes on Hendricks, her second. Cassidy was not in the act of shooting. They called it on the floor. Inbound finds Walker. Can't finish from 3 feet. Rebound by Vaughn for Ottawa going the other way. 3-on-2. Pass left side to Lumen. Lumen high off the glass. Short's no good. Put back by Grizzle, who was able to finish with the board and put back without landing on her feet. Have to do that when Corley is right behind you. We're going to have time to get the rebound, secure, and go back up. And it's an 8-point lead for Ottawa. Led by as many as 9 in the fourth quarter. Under 4 minutes to go. Three-pointer off the front rim. Rebound by Vaughn. And she's hit on the arm. Going the other way to shoot 2 free throws. That is the 15th foul on St. Mary. For Dakota Corley, her 3rd personal. Vaughn will shoot 2. First free throw for Liz, good. Ottawa sits 13 of 21 from the free throw line. Vaughn into double figures with 10. Second off the mark. McAvoy goes crashing to the floor, and then a pushing foul called on Ottawa. McAvoy, who was on the floor, I think she was trying to get back up, ended up pushing Gilpin. Forces a 3rd team foul on Ottawa. First personal on McAvoy. 3:40 left. Ottawa by 9. 65-56. Walker gets the short corner. Leaves it to the wing with Gilpin. Gilpin right-hand dribble. Picks it up. Is in trouble. Bounce pass finds Cassidy near midcourt. 10 on the shot clock for the Spires. Cassidy driving on McAvoy all the way to the bucket. Floater is no good, but she's fouled and will shoot 2. Be the 4th team foul on Ottawa. 4th personal on Grizzle. Cassidy had 16 in the first half, has only scored 4 in the second. First for Danielle Cassidy is good. 65-57. Second on the way for Cassidy is long. Lumen gets the long rebound for Ottawa. One of the biggest of the night for the Braves. Their lead is at 8 with 3:13 to go. Pass left side McAvoy. Ottawa trying to run a little bit of clock here. Vaughn gets tripped up. Ball is loose. Grizzle picks it up. And Vaughn might have got hit in the face. Is kind of struggling to see. Grizzle shoots a 3 from the corner. It's off the mark. Rebound by Walker. She shot that with about 10 seconds left on the shot clock as we go under 3 minutes to play. 65-57 our score. Ottawa trying to win their 4 out of 5 games, trying to bounce back after that loss to Bethany on Thursday. A jumper hits the backboard from Cassidy from 15, and into the hands of Lumen it goes for Ottawa. Empty possession there for the Spires. Hendricks looking right side, picks up the dribble, finds Vaughn. Left side pass, McAvoy going baseline, attacking. Off the glass, Maddie McAvoy scores. She goes into double figures with 10. Lady Braves with 4 in double figures. They lead by 10. Largest lead of the night for Ottawa. 2:10 to play. Going baseline, and they're going to call a no foul call, just a turnover on St. Mary. I thought Walker was going to be able to draw the blocking foul, but stepped out of bounds first. Lumen is trapped in the corner, and she is in big trouble here. We're going to get a whistle, and if it's a jump ball, it'll go in favor of St. Mary. Lumen was signaling timeout. It is going to say it's Ottawa's possession. And no, they're going to say it's a jump ball that will give St. Mary possession. .202 left in the game. 10-point lead for Ottawa. and they will reset the shot clock for the Spires. Gilpin to inbound in front of the student section on the far side. She'll find Walker, looking left side. Cassidy, deep three, good. Danielle Cassidy has had a day, 24 for her. Ottawa's lead down to 7, 1:50 to go. Hendricks' pass going to go over to McAvoy and into the Ottawa bench for a turnover. We're going to get a timeout by St. Mary with 1:44 to go, and Ottawa up 67-60. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
What if you were rewarded for shopping? Sutton's Jewelry is doing just that. Receive $10 cash back for every $100 purchase at Sutton's. Treat yourself at Sutton's or use as a gift. It's your choice. And speaking of choices, Sutton's has an extensive selection of engagement rings, wedding sets, diamonds, gemstones, gold, contemporary metals, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, watches, and every piece qualifies for the $10 cash back on every $100 purchase. Offer good through February 14th. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main Street, Ottawa.
Ottawa leads by 7, 67-60 with 1:44 to play. Ottawa gave up a 3 to Cassidy, then turned it over. That's the second turnover in a row for Ottawa. Lady Braves will have Hendricks, Vaughn, Lumen, McAvoy, and Grizzle. Right now, Ottawa has to defend Danielle Cassidy. She has just lit it up from 3 tonight. Dribble handoff out to Walker on the right wing, 1:30 left. Out to Cassidy. To Gilpin on the right side of the floor. Spinach working to the right side where she finds Celopeo, and that's a double dribble. They missed it. Celopeo inside to Walker. Walker got the contact. She's fouled and the basket. No win is easy in this conference, as Ottawa has learned the hard way this season. 1:20 to go, 67-62. Ottawa's 9-point lead is down to 5, potentially 4 with a make. Here by Walker, who's got 15, make it 16. 67-63, Ottawa leading. McAvoy looking to attack on Cassidy. Right-hand layup comes up short. Putback's no good either. Rebound by St. Mary as they'll go the other way. 1:05 left. Ottawa 67, St. Mary's 63. Nesse Celopeo to Cassidy. Three-pointer on the wing is long. Rebound tipped around and is going to be knocked out of bounds by St. Mary. And again, St. Mary trapping quickly. Ottawa's having some issues getting across half court, and a traveling violation will be called on Ottawa. It goes on Kelsey Hendricks. Ottawa 11th turnover, and a timeout will be called by head coach Bruce Tate with 46 seconds to go. It'll be a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
Napa Know-How is a knowledgeable and friendly staff serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Former NFL All-Pro Pat McAfee has no filter.
You could live a hilarious life.
Get the NFL experience you won't hear anywhere else. From current players, Pat and his buddies.
I don't think I want to screw over my entire team by taking 45% of the salary cap. You can live like me and have a great time like that, and I'm very reckless.
Listen and subscribe to the
Pat McAfee Show 2.0.
Free wherever you get your podcasts from the Westwood One Podcast Network, where the conversation starts.
Lady Braves have turned it over on their last 3 possessions. They were leading by 9. Their lead now down to 4. St. Mary with the basketball. Cassidy left side, Gilpin. Gilpin right-hand dribble, attacking the bucket, and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. As it goes on McAvoy, and it will send Gilpin to the line, as that puts St. Mary into the double bonus. Second personal on Maddie McAvoy. First free throw for Gilpin is going to go. 7 points for her. St. Mary is in the midst of a 7-0 run. Second free throw good and a timeout called by Ottawa with 39.6 to go. And it will be a full timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KLFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is now open in South Ottawa. So what do you think?
It's wonderful and the staff are really friendly.
It's a great atmosphere. Looks really cool.
I really like the fried pickles.
Wings are great. They have a good flavor.
It's a great addition to Ottawa with the bowling and the new restaurant. We're just excited to be here and it looks fantastic.
Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley opens at 4 Monday through Saturday, Sunday at 3. Come enjoy the food and fun atmosphere now at Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. When it's game time, it's prime time.
Welcome back. Ottawa leading by 2. They've seen their 9-point lead dwindle. St. Mary on a 7-0 run. And now Ottawa, now the officials are not going to allow Ottawa to inbound and advance the basketball. So now some miscommunication here by the officials with head coach Bruce Tate. Inbound will come from Kelsey Hendricks. Working off the screen, McAvoy trying to get open. They'll have to go to Lumen near midcourt. Lumen, little hesitation, kicks it up top to Vaughn with 34 seconds to go. 9-second differential. McAvoy getting in the lane, right hand off the glass, it swirls in. And a timeout by St. Mary as Ottawa goes up by 2 possessions, 69-65, with 27 seconds to go. It'll be a full timeout as Ottawa leads by 4 with 27 seconds left. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KLFO.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Nothing is more important than the health of kids in Kansas. Schools and child care providers are doing their part to help kids grow up healthy by offering tasty, nutritious food choices and fun ways to be physically active. See what's going on with child nutrition and wellness in Kansas at www.kn-eat.org. Now is a great time to learn how to eat smart and play hard for life. Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Education and this station.
Ottawa leads by 4 after a layup from Maddie McAvoy. That ended a 7-0 St. Mary run. Also the first time Ottawa hadn't turned it over in 4 possessions. Inbound to come from the Spires. Trying to get it in to Gilpin, and they aren't able to do it. That has got to be close to a 5-second, and it is. Huge break for Ottawa. Simmons was trying to get it in, unable to get the basketball to Cassidy. Inbound will go to Hendricks in the backcourt. 24 seconds left. St. Mary not fouling yet. Still not fouling. Clock running, and then a reach and foul will be called on Stelapeo. Nessa Stelapeo picks up her potential 5th foul. Hendricks will be the one to go to the line. And Hendricks is going to come out of the game. They'll bring Hughes in. that is the 5th foul on Celopeo. Ottawa already in the double bonus. Men's contest to start after this one at 5 o'clock. The sub for St. Mary will be Katie Robinson. Hughes free throw gonna go. Ottawa by 5. 20.4 remaining. Ottawa looking like they're going to try and drop off here, which they will. Hughes hits the second. Ottawa goes up by 6, 71-65. 15 seconds clock running. Cassidy 3 on the wing, good. Down to a 3-point lead again. Danielle Cassidy with 27. And no one there for Ottawa to even put a hand in her face. And it's a full timeout at 71-68, 14.6 remaining. We'll take it. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Welcome back. Ottawa leads by 3, 14.6 remaining in our women's contest. Wouldn't be shocked if Ottawa takes a timeout, and they will, as they wait to see what St. Mary comes out in. Head coach Bruce Tate uses his final timeout of the night, so we'll take one more break. A 1 minute here as Ottawa leading St. Mary's 71-68. We're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KLFO.
Every 16 minutes, someone dies on our nation's highways, resulting in thousands of fatalities a year. You can help stop this tragedy. Buckle up. Buckle up everyone in the vehicle. Wear helmets. Pay attention and reduce distractions. While October 10th is Put the Brakes on Fatalities Day, we need you to think about traffic safety every day. Don't let time run out.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Transportation and this station.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Inbound will come from Lumen as Ottawa leads 71-68. They're going to throw it across court to Liz Vaughn. Vaughn to the basket. They'll kick it right side to McAvoy. He's going to hold it with 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and they finally foul with 8.4. It's then McAvoy to the line to shoot free throws. Ottawa trying to pick up their 6th win of the season. St. Mary jumped out by 10 in the third quarter. Excuse me, in the second quarter, but Ottawa came back out scoring them 21-10 in the third. And we're in much control here, up by 9 with just over 3 minutes to play, but St. Mary's hit some threes. Second free throw for McAvoy's good, and Ottawa goes up 73-68, 8 seconds left. Ottawa really just needs to defend Cassidy. Get a hand in her face of some kind. Pass right side, 2 seconds, still no shot. 1 second floater is good, but St. Mary will come up short to the Ottawa University Braves, 73-70, and Ottawa wins their 6th game of the season and improves to 6-10 in KCAC play. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at McCoy's Furniture Loft, Pizza Time, Croucher Abstract and Title, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Family Life Chiropractic. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Welcome back. Ottawa gets the win 73-70 over the University of St. Mary. We're joined by senior Avery Lumen. Lumen tonight finishing with 22 points, 7-11 from the field, 6 of 9 from the three-point line. Avery, even playing pickup, have you ever gone 7 of 7 to start any game?
No, I don't think so.
Just feeling it tonight? Did you feel good coming in warm-up? What was it for you tonight?
Honestly, my legs were actually a little sore from weights this week, but I just came out and warm-ups, I was feeling it. I was hitting my shots, and then in the game, I just kind of kept hitting them and feeling myself.
Tonight, your team went down by 10. St. Mary hit 8 threes in the first half. How were you able to go into halftime, kind of reset, and know that at some point those aren't going to drop, and when they don't go in, you've got to take advantage?
Yeah, we kind of went into halftime and regrouped and focused on bettering our defense and improving our communication, because a lot of their open threes were from our miscommunications on defense. So we knew that we just needed to step up our communication and pick up our defense, and our shots would eventually fall on the other end.
How big of a win is it for your team, knowing now you've won 4 out of 5, you gained some momentum, you're just within potentially a game of 8th place. How big of a win was it for your team tonight?
This was huge. It's a big game for both of us, being Mike Doug Day, but we lost to them the first time around, so we were all eager to beat them this time, especially at home.
Well, Avery, congratulations on the win and congratulations on the career night.
Thank you.
We'll bring in head coach Bruce Tate to talk with us, and we'll start with Avery. Bruce, player that has battled injuries last year, had a season-ending injury. She was averaging almost 15 points a game at that point, has battled back, and if she's able to get going offensively, you got to feel really good about your chances going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. She's been shooting the ball, fairly early. Early. She kind of had a bad stretch right after Christmas break, but we actually had, a good heart-to-heart talk. Not even about basketball, just life. She just had a lot of weight on her shoulder coming out of Christmas, and she just, she was relaxed tonight. Every shot looked like it was going in, and she was trying to press there towards the end, but the teammates picked up. We had some good big offensive rebounds, and man, it's a great team win tonight.
I had to check the season stats for both teams all night. I kept thinking Ottawa averages 5 threes a game, St. Mary at 7, and it turned into a complete shootout. Your team finishes the night with 10 made threes, maybe a season high. I'll have to check on that one. St. Mary hits 13.
Yeah, they hit 14 against Sterling last game, and it was like, I was like, I don't know how they hit 14 threes, but they did. But no, they got some kids that shoot it with confidence. We knew that coming in, and what we didn't do in the first half, we didn't contest shots. We weren't in position. I said, hey, we're not changing our game plan here at halftime. Let's just go out and execute it. And they did a great job of coming out, and we made them uncomfortable. They still made some big shots, but our defense prevailed, and just kind of some unlucky things here down the stretch, but our defense still got stops.
1-4 out of 5 now. You head to North Newton on Wednesday. I know, coming in tonight, you're probably telling your team this is the biggest game, and you always want to take one at a time.
Yeah.
But the one in North Newton is massive.
Yeah, tiebreaker reasons. That's the main reason. And the games down there have always been battles. I mean, just ugly, rough, and we're going to have to play really, really well on the road. And we've been able to do that once here already at Oklahoma Westland. And I feel our defense can still step it up on the road too as well.
Before we let you go, atmosphere here tonight for a women's game. I can't remember a time, whether as a student, I didn't get to see the 06 team. But in the second half, it seemed like the crowd was able to push your team a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we came out and we got their attention right after halftime. I mean, a run that we went on, tied it up, took the lead, and we just handled things from there. So that was awesome. So, it's Mike Beck Day. We said that there's going to be a lot of people here, and I think Wilson Courthouse is standing room only. I don't think it's ever been like that for a while. So, but those 06, 07 teams are really good for us too as well. But yeah, this is a great atmosphere. And hey, if anybody out there that's listening, it's not here, make sure you get here tonight. So it's a good time.
Thanks so much, Bruce. Congratulations on the win. We'll take one quick break. We'll do a 30, and when we come back, we'll give you final stats. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Welcome back. Ottawa gets the win by a final of 73-70 over the University of St. Mary's. Lady Braves improved to 6-13 overall, 6-10 in the KCAC. As Avery Lumen goes for a career-high 22 points. Mariah Grizzle, 16 points, 9 rebounds. Maddie McAvoy, 14 points, 4 boards. Liz Vaughn, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Lumen added 4 rebounds, 1 assist in 25 minutes for Ottawa. Cameron Collins with 2, Brianna Knight with 2, Jennifer Anthony 5, Caitlin Hughes with 2, as Ottawa goes 37% from the field, knocked down 10 3-pointers, and we're able to shoot 65% from the free throw line. We're going to wrap up our ladies contest. When we come back, we'll have pregame for the men. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO, brought to you by our Braves sports title sponsor, Fusion Alley, with Primetime Grill now open 7 nights a week. This broadcast was also brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Kramer Pharmacy. OU Braves women's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.